Hello and welcome to Greeting Star. Today we're going to be making this Christmas card in 3 different versions that you can see here. And we will be using the Poppystamps Stitched Snowflake Cutout die. It's not available anymore on their website, but you can find it online if you just do a search for it. So I've taken a piece of pre-folded and pre-cut card and just cut it out of the front of my card, and I'm going to save these snowflakes to use later. But what I want to tell you though is these cards were I purchased at Michael's. They came in a pack of 80, and I purchased them for on sale. They were like $6, which is a great deal. Normally they're like $20. I would not pay that price for them normally. But anyway, I'm gonna take this blue foil, and this foil is just dollar store foil. It is not like the thermal foil or anything. It's just foil paper. And I'm going to trim it down so that I can adhere it to the inside front panel of this card so it'll show through those snowflake cutouts. I just want to make sure it's the right size so it doesn't, so I don't have any problems with the card folding or anything. So I'm going to adhere that to the inside front panel of my card, and I'm going to use some tape runner to do that, which you'll see here in a moment. And you want to make sure, if you're going to make this card, that you take this, that you put this glue on the front, on the color side. Otherwise, the color won't show through. So I actually made a mistake and did it on the other side once. So just a fair warning there. So go ahead and adhere that down, and then you can see that pretty blue foil through the front. But we're not finished yet. I'm going to make it look a little more dazzling by taking some I took some blue foil and die cut those same snowflakes out of the same blue foil that you saw me use just a moment ago. And this is a Elmer's Craft glue pen, and that glue will dry clear once it's dry, just so that you know if you do happen to get it on the card a little bit, it'll dry clear. But what I'm doing is I'm trying to adhere just in little spots, and then I'm taking that snowflake and I'm rotating it so it doesn't align perfectly with the pre-cut snowflake, and it makes it look a little neater. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a greeting, a sentiment on my card with this Hero Art stamp set. It's the Merry Stamp and Cut set. And I use the die cut Mary, and I also use these acrylic stamps to do this sentiment on the front of my card. And this is a We Are Memory Keepers Precision Press Stamping Tool. I really love it. It's a great little tool to have. It helps me make sure that all my images are aligned straight all the time if I have to restamp. And this is some pigment ink from Griffin that I purchased at HSN. I don't think you can find it on Amazon or anywhere. You have to go to HSN. But anyway, I'm stamping this in hopes that it will give me a sort of a silver look. And it was a little bit too light, I thought, so I tried to stamp it again. And that's where this stamping tool really comes in handy, because you can make sure that it's perfectly aligned. Now, I still didn't like it, so I decided to go with this black pigment ink. I also did one where I just put some silver embossing powder on it, and I heat embossed it, and you'll see that at the end. You should have seen it at the beginning too. So I'm just going to stamp this with the black ink right here, and I think it turns out really nice. Another choice that you could do if you want is try to match the blue foil and get an ink that's like that and put that on there, or do a heat embossing with a blue embossing powder. That would look nice also. So I decided to stamp it one more time because it's just still too light. Not really pleased with the way that looked. So I went ahead and stamped it again. And I actually think that I don't know, it depends on what you prefer, but I kind of like it this way. I kind of like doing the gray first and then the black. It kind of tones it down a little bit. But if you want it to really pop, you may want to just use straight black ink without the gray underneath it. I neglected to clean it off, which wasn't a problem for my ink because I used the darker ink over the lighter ink. As far as my ink pad getting dirty, I mean. Okay, now I'm going to stamp the inside greeting that says, "And Happy New Year." Just with an acrylic block. I was trying to hurry up and get this done, this project finished. So I stamped "And Happy New Year" with my acrylic block in the same black ink, the Griffin pigment ink. And there is my card for today. Now you can see here are the 3 versions of the card that I made. That first one at the top here, I used the die cut to cut out the word Mary with out of the silver foil paper. So you can see that, and I adhered it to my card with the craft pen, glue pen, the Elmer's glue pen. This one at the bottom left is done with silver embossing powder. And the one at the bottom right is the one that you saw me make with the gray ink and then the black ink over it. So those are my Christmas cards for today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And please visit my blog at greetingstar.org and check out my ebook at amazon.com/author/greetingstar. This is a picture of what my book looks like. It's a digital download. It's called Illustrated Card Making for Beginners. It makes a great Christmas gift. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.